Hey guys, Ben Streeper from 4fifth.com, Replica Prop Forum, and Facepalm Props. It's been a while since I got out in the shop, but I got some free time now, so I'm working on an Ultimate Ironman suit. Ultimate Ironman costume many people have not seen before. It's based off the comic books Ironman from the Ultimate series. I'm taking some cues from this little Ironman action figure that was released in the Ironman 2002 lineup. So I'm going to base a lot of my details on. My chest back here, looks like I popped a seam on it. I'm going to glue that back now. My chest back here is from the Pepicure files that Zabana ripped from the PlayStation 3 game, and I modified for detail. I know y'all remember seeing those released. It was either, I want to say it was about 2 years ago. I modified them again for myself for foam. Then went ahead and modified the foam files so that I could cut them out on my CNC machine. So I've put together so far the chest back here. I got a gauntlet which I'm working on fiberglassing, also out of foam. So that's got some work to do on it still. And the helmet. Now as I started working on all this, I saw a couple things that I didn't like about working with the foam in here. This is my first real full suit foam build. I've done a couple of little things, but I haven't done a full suit out of foam. And one of the things I didn't like on this, my helmet started, all the hot glue started popping seams when I started resining it. Now I've used resin on foam before, never had any problems. It might just be because it's so hot down here in Texas. But because of that, I decided to go ahead and make these smaller files a different way. Since I've got my CNC machine running again, I picked up some of this Owen Corning insulation foam. I've been cutting it into pieces for my CNC machine and using Gorilla Glue to glue two pieces together. By doing that, I'm getting a thick enough surface to where I can start actually CNCing out sliced pieces of my helmet. Now with these, I'll take Gorilla Glue on each one of these areas and start gluing those together, and then I'll detail out the foam, resin that, and cast it for a much cleaner finish that I'm getting with the foam pieces. So I'm going to end up doing the helmet obviously over again. I'm going to go ahead and do the gauntlet over again, just because there's a couple detail spots on it that I'd like to clean up. And, you know, I'm just kind of fooling around out in the garage right now, so I'll keep these for project work and testing on. Now some of y'all might be looking at this and thinking, jeez, that's huge. Because comparatively to my chest, you can see it's already out of frame. The reason why this is so big, there's two reasons. One, in the comic book, Ultimate Iron Man, when he gets in his suit, is 7 feet tall. So I have actually scaled these files to be 7 feet tall. The other reason, and the more obvious reason, is because I am a larger guy. Because I'm fat, this is a really nice costume. Because of the taper here, you can see how it comes out and shoots down in the Ultimate Iron Man series. It's also got the larger arc reactor here. That'll make it a little bit easier for me to get around in it. Now, one of the complications for this is I'm going to have to build arm extensions and leg extensions. So stay tuned to my video chronicle of this build, and I will take y'all through every step of the way. So until next time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away, and every time I get to a point that I think is important or a crucial step of this build, I'll go ahead and take some video of it. So you're going to see these videos popping up on YouTube. They may come in out of sequence. What's going to happen at the end of this is I'll take all these videos on YouTube, put them together in a group series in the order they go. So if you're watching these as they go up, they're just for storage at time being. But if you're watching them at the end, this should be a pretty educational cross-media experience for you. So what's going to happen on here, not only are we going to have the foam that I'm going to resin out and end up casting from so that I can make my soup, we're also going to end up having CNC parts, which will show you a little bit of the CNC processing. I will include breaking parts, models apart, what programs I use, what CNC I use. I'm also going to include the materials, how they're glued together, what measurements to use, everything, what glue I use to hold it together, pretty much everything I can think of. Now on this, for the faceplate, we'll get to electronics, which you'll see those later. You've seen them in several of my other videos. Some of the new things that are going to happen in this build that I've learned, I'll have motorized faceplates like they have on all the other Ironman builds. I am going to put the LEDs in the lights for the eyes, so you'll see how I do that. You're going to end up seeing some metallizing of product, which will be very interesting because a lot of you out there are trying to figure out, is that metal spray paint or is that metal? Well, I'm actually going to transfer aluminum onto fiberglass in this build, so you'll see how to do that. You're also going to see something even more interesting, and that's how to build stilts inside of fiberglass pieces that you construct, because I will have to build stilts and arm extensions, which is going to include a mechanical hand for the end of my my gauntlet pieces. So since these will be so big, my hand will be probably about right here to operate a mechanical hand at the end of this, which will be real nice for having all kinds of electronics in the hands, but may cause some problems. So since we here at Facepalm Props like to do things for the first time and showcase our failures, you'll see those as well. So until next time, or the next video, Ben Streamer.